Welcome in. It's the PHNX Cardinals halftime show live from BetMGM here at the Great Lawn at State Farm Stadium. I'm Johnny Venerable. He is Bo Brock, the playmaker. Britton Gold and the Arizona Cardinals trail at Seattle 14-10. And gentlemen, it was a rough first half. Joshua Dobbs been playing up and down. I thought defensively showed some signs of life in the second quarter. But, man, where is this passing game going to come from?
They're going to have to somehow breathe life into it at halftime. And I don't know if that's the direction you can even go at this point. I like what this Arizona Cardinals team has done to overcome the inaccuracies from the quarterback position. Drew Petzing have to get really creative. They get a big play on special teams, but you're not seeing it from number 9. Like, has he been able to kind of dig deep and make plays? Yes, but has he been able to, move this team down the field with his arm? Absolutely not. They're going to have to get more from Joshua Dobbs in the second half if they want to rally back.
No, you've seen it. I mean, he's made some good passes here at the end of the half, but offensive line has been struggling for him. This might have been Paris Johnson's worst start so far in the first half on the offensive line. He's been beat a few times on the edge, so he's going to have to get a little bit of help from that offensive line, give him a little bit more time, but he still has to be able to sit in that pocket, go through his progression before he gets off of the receivers.
Cardinals have over 100 yards rushing at the half, just 64 yards through the air. Joshua Dobbs inaccurate again today. Only one sack allowed on both sides, but again, Geno Smith being able to methodically go downfield, 12 of 15, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. The Cardinals, gentlemen, they're winning the turnover battle. Like, I thought a big point in this game, obviously, the forced fumble on the punt return that set up the field goal, and then the Cardinals' first red zone possession. Joshua Dobbs, after the interception that was negated, a keeper for the touchdown. It almost feels like, Bo Brock, for today, these next 2 quarters, like passing game or not, the Cardinals need to get back to running the football. What they did the first month of the season, option football. Let Joshua Dobbs use his legs, because right now, like, as much as we would like to see the Dobbs that carved up San Francisco, that's just not the player we have right now.
No, it's not. It's a far cry from that, unfortunately. I mean, still being able to kind of get into his bag a little bit and pull out, a rush on, 25 yards for the touchdown and a big run on third down to move the chains on I believe, a field goal scoring drive.
Yeah.
But, you're getting what you need from your defense and your special teams. You're not getting what you need from your offense.
Yeah.
I mean, I think when you look at the drive chart for Seattle, they go touchdown, punt, and you need, I think that's all you could ask from this defense. You need more points on the board from this offense, and you get that big play on special teams. That's a solid half, but this is another position that they put themselves in that if they're worn down and if they don't improve here in the second half, this game's going to get away from them again, and I hope that doesn't happen.
No, I agree. This could get ugly really quick if we don't figure some stuff out, especially offensively. Like you said, defense is, for the most part, getting the job done. We still are lacking pressure on the quarterback, which is putting our defensive backs in harm's way, but they've competed. They've kept themselves in this game. The offense has got to figure something out at halftime to get something going.
The numbers are pretty gaudy for Geno Smith. I mean, when you look at him as far as 12 of 15, 149, and 2 touchdowns, I don't think it really kind of tells the story. And then you see like a decent game on the ground from Kenneth Walker Jr. They're going to try to lean on those 2 guys in the second half. You know it's coming out. They're going to give you their best shot. They're going to get the ball to start the half. I really hope this isn't like the definition of insanity as far as Nick Rawles's defense.
Well, think about it. If they studied anything from last week, the Rams had a terrible rushing attack in the first half and came out and ran for 150 yards in the second half.
You would assume that would have been a point of emphasis for the Cardinals this week at practice. And I thought, Kenneth Walker had a nice first half, but the Cardinals are, listen, they stack the box and play press man coverage. They've been playing too much zone. I think we agree on that. Like, if you're going to live by the blitz, die by the blitz, they need to stack the box here. And then just
force him to throw it.
Yeah, and put it on a dot to these wide receivers. And if he beats you that way, so be it. Let's get to some of these 2 super chats. Marble, $2. What the fuck is happening with Paris Johnson? Hi from Spain. I think. Well, first of all, thank you so much for that super chat. Greetings from here in Glendale, Arizona. I think Paris Johnson Jr. is just having a rookie game, Britton.
It's a rookie day.
Yeah.
Maybe he hit that rookie wall over earlier than everybody's expected. They all hit it. Every rookie hits it. But, hopefully he gets somebody in his ear at halftime, and it's like, hey, look, I know it's maybe a slump. Maybe you didn't feel it early, but we got to go.
Dirt Bike Boys 714 $1.99 DJ. I'm assuming DJ Humphries for Patrick Surtain seems like a slam dunk right now. I think the Cardinals would take that absolutely. DJ Humphries subsequently, Bo, ejected from this game. Had a tough time before the fact, had not been playing particularly well today, each of the last couple of weeks. Kelvin Beachum substitutes now. That left tackle for the Cardinals, whomever it is right now, is a turnstile.
Yeah, good and bad, right? You get the big play after DJ gets tossed out of this game on that side of the offensive line. Joshua Dobbs takes it to the house 25 yards. I don't know how much Beachum played in that. I mean, he's coming up as completely fresh as you could possibly do.
Yeah.
6 games active, 6 games not played. Those were his first snaps, and then you see the big holding call. But here's what I'll say. Not so much going to crush DJ here. The decision to throw him out of the game, suspect.
Yeah.
The call reversal, suspect. I know I'm playing in my audience here, but I don't like those calls from the officiating crew.
No, I don't like the DJ one especially. Like, bad player or not the last couple games. He got hit in the face. All he did was try to get that hand out, and that poor ref's head just happened to be there. I think the ref got in his feelings a little bit there because he got hit in the head. And the first thing he thought of was that's who it was. He threw a punch, this and that. I mean, it'll get sorted out, obviously, through the camera after the fact, but it doesn't help the Cardinals in the situation right now.
Yeah, I'm getting in my feelings offensively with this team. No James Conner, no Kyler Murray. Hollywood Brown's available. He's open. Trey McBride is open. I mean, big advocates here for Joshua Dobbs because we've seen him do it before. Do you guys just think it's a byproduct of the league has now tape on Joshua Dobbs' regression? Because here's the thing. Like, the Cardinals do not, we said this on the pregame show, they don't want to play Clayton Tune. They want to get to Kyler Murray, whether it's the next week, 2 weeks, whatever. They want Joshua Dobbs to hand that baton over to the franchise quarterback. But, like, if you get more halves like this, where he's got interceptions being negated by penalties and drops, you're going to be in a position where maybe your hand is forced.
Yeah, it would take a really, really forced hand. I think when you see Dobbs, and we didn't see Tune as the most accurate quarterback in the preseason.
That's fair.
You don't get the at least the addition of playmaking and mobility from Tune, like athletic, sneaky athletic. But Joshua Dobbs is able to kind of turn that up and see when he doesn't have a play downfield to kind of get out there and scramble. I just don't know if you're going to get that from Tune. I think you're going to see probably an uptick as far as turnovers. And people are saying, well, what the hell's the point? You're 1-5. Let's just see what Tune has. But this team is trying to compete their ass off to the final whistle, and they're just never going to just punt on an opportunity to stay in a football game and win a football game. And I just don't think they believe that Tune gives them that opportunity right now. So Dobbs, he's just going to have to clean it up. And I think there is a lot to be said about, has the league adjusted to Dobbs? Yes. How did, the pressure that they get on him to get him off his spot and make him inaccurate, it seems to be working.
Marmal, another super chat. Let's get to this one, Damon Dong, if we could. Guys, another quick one. Trade Ertz or not? I mean, I'm of the mindset I would trade Zach Ertz if you could get
Just don't know if you get anything worth it right now.
There was a report kind of by SI before the show today. I haven't confirmed it. I don't know, Bo, if you've had a chance to see that the one of the NFC contenders, the Dallas Cowboys, have been sniffing around Zach Ertz. Like, I think the Cardinals like to have a bevy of tight ends, and they want to give Kyler Murray a full complement of weapons when he comes back.
Yeah. I mean, this is a guy that can find some soft spots and coverages, and we've seen him not be able to haul in some key passes and some key opportunities. But, yeah, I mean, the right deal would have to come. And, I mean, it's not, you're not sitting there pounding the table saying keep Zach Ertz, but there's variables that come into play, like where does it make the most sense in the world. But, I mean, what we're talking about right now is previewing this second half.
Yeah.
And can Zach Ertz, can this offense muster up enough points? Can the defense get the stop out of the gates? So much is going to be kind of told on this first opening drive of the second half.
Britton, what do you need to see from these Cardinal coordinators, offense and defense, that we haven't seen in the 4 of 6 games that they've blown at halftime? Because, again, they're not leading at halftime. Maybe that's the secret sauce, right? They haven't been able to hold a lead at halftime. Maybe if it's a four-point game, a one-possession game, the Cardinals can flip the script and get the right coaching in the second half.
Oh, yeah, and it's all about the adjustments made at halftime. Hopefully they got some type of film from the guys upstairs and some type of adjustment can be made. But for the offense, it's got to be, you've got to think attack, whether it be in the run game early, in the pass game, you've got to think attack right away. Defense is coming out first, so it's getting a stop. It's getting a 3 and out. Even if it's not 3 and out, just forcing a punt on this first drive.
That'd be absolutely huge. You think about their one win against the Dallas Cowboys, what they do. They intercepted Dak Prescott in the end zone. The offense kept the pedal to the metal. That was led, gentlemen, by the run game. Can the Cardinals find a way to win their first divisional game, albeit on the road, under Jonathan Gannon? We will wait to see. We're going to wait to see you guys immediately following the second half of Cardinals at Seahawks here live at BetMGM Sportsbook. For Britton Golden Bull Brock, I'm Johnny Venerable.
Hit this wrenches and
we
rants
got
real
a
quick.
super chat real quick, $1.99. Defense played like Buddha is back. How about a Buddha Baker interception in the second half?
God, we
Let's
would
see
take that right now.
It's a banner day here at Glendale. We'll see you guys after the second half at BetMGM. Enjoy the second half.
We all silly like the mayor.